Hello, class. After the discussion this week, I feel like I was able to get a bigger insight about the development of the scientific method. Um, Rationalism was the way that human intellect developed even more. During the time people started turning away from authority and spiritualism over logic, and rationalism was the opposite of that. It helped bring logic into thinking. Um, it wasn't just skepticism that became about with rationalism. It was also developing an approach on how to uh, approach these ideas. For example, Descartes, he provided a very rough draft of a scientific method approach. How to approach ideas, why do we know what we know, and how to think rationally about solutions rather than go off from traditions or what we've been told. I think that this was a very important time for science because from that we were able to develop the scientific method we have today. Um, Not only that, it helped a lot of people individually, especially the thinkers of the time, have different ways to approach a situation or a problem or a question in a logical way. So I thought it was pretty cool that, the very beginnings of the scientific method was developed by thinkers like Descartes and Locke, who decided to go away from tradition and start thinking more logically, which another important part of this is that wouldn't have been possible without dualism. So ideas of dualism started becoming about, which was controversial at the time. People didn't really want to think about the mind being in a different place than the brain. And um, people still today are against the ideas of dualism. So it was a very crucial time for science, all sciences, but especially psychology, since it had to do with human intellect and the psychological aspect of how humans think and how humans rationalize. So